Okay, poem 1, take 1.
Brush is the finger of the brain. You're not talking about how to intellectualize color and texture, but how to penetrate the mind, maybe through a nostril or an ear canal. Pain paired with pleasure of stroking a taboo of gesturing come hither-like toward release. You're not taking notes as your synapses are coaxed to spill their juicy narratives. You were down for abstraction before you could rub up against its hard edge. When you leave your husband, you'll say it's because there were always 3 of you in the marriage, you and him and art. Too crowded a bed for someone who needs space. So you converted an entire synagogue into your studio, so many more brushes with which to finger the brain. It wasn't commitment you craved, but an affair with shape, thoughts taking form on canvas, the hot gush of it, and then the crystallizing. The end result, a survey of how far you'd ventured into yourself. At the apex of a leap. She was fiercely demanding about art, and about everything really will not be your epitaph. But it is what people say. Fuzzed out horses and knife-etched lines, color in the absence of color, dizzying brights tinting fat canvases while your braid grows gray. But you didn't come here to be a pretty thing courted into the contract of love. You bite your tongue and spit blood on worn floorboards. Everything is so much more interesting when the edges fray. Now, you're skirting the pasture on a chestnut gelding, gathering speed to leap the crossrail. Now you're dipping low in the saddle, reaching for a dropped glove just because you can. She was fierce. Will not be your epitaph after you've left the building in your old woman's disguise. The horses are long since returned to the stable. But the high jump is still there, waiting for the next to leap it. The knife edge is there too, and the stain from where you spat. The nag. Like making Eve from Adam's rib only more devastating. The woman half of the creature was repurposed from the figure of a man in Rodin's Gates of Hell. This is no creation myth. The torso of the woman stretches out from the body of a horse, as if trying to escape animal nature, but no. It was the man in the sculptor's clay, that original incarnation, who was making a run for it, swooning toward damnation, toward whatever demons called to him. The woman, not content with the binary of heaven and hell, she and he, human and animal, turned herself into a beast of muscle and wind, thunder of hooves, whip for a tail. She's reaching out for all the pieces of herself, gathering them in. The clouds, the bitter regrets, the sweet gold of autumn apples. Hell can eat her dust.